Hey guys, this is going to be our second episode of gameplay review. After the first video we did, I had a couple of people send me in footage for review, and I love doing these, so we're going to review another killer game. I seem to really only be getting footage of really good games, but this one kind of went interestingly, and I think it would be pretty fun to watch and think about. Remember that you guys can send in footage too if you'd like, and I also take survivor games as well as killer games. I would definitely like to find more games where people play badly rather than people having good games and having me talk about what they did right. Anyways, hope you guys enjoy this video. Okay, guys, let's hop right in here. All right, actually, before I do anything, we have Goating Storehouse and we're clowns, so that's interesting. I'm actually gonna skip to the end and spoiler alerts. You know, I'm spoiling it for myself anyway. I need to see what you're running and what rank we are. I think it's pretty important, okay? All right, so spoiler alert, this is how the game ends. That's okay, it doesn't matter. We'll still talk about what happens. All right, you were a clown. That is ether 15%, right? Which is that is considerably increases the effect duration of your gas, and then the other one looks like it is bleach. The flask of bleach. The green one's the flask of bleach, which makes it last longer. So basically, the add-ons that you're running makes your cloud last longer, as well as inflict them with more of a slowdown than usual is what you're at. So those are pretty good add-ons. All right, let's go back. I just want to make sure. And you're around, also you're around, oh, can we go back? Spoiler. You're also around rank 5. These are pretty high rank survivors. They're definitely not low rank by any means. So, all right, that's basically where we're standing. Let's go ahead and get started. Let's hop right into this. Goating Storehouse is a pretty tough map, but I mean, most maps are tough. So let's see how this goes. This is a little loud. Okay. Okay, so your build, Whispers, Ruin, Enduring, Bamboozle. Pretty standard. I mean, Bamboozle you can take or leave, but Whispers just clicked on, you know that they're near this gen. Okay. Whispers is, I mean, Bamboozle can probably be hit or miss, but the rest are pretty standard, okay? Still pretty loud, sorry about that. Let me turn that down a little bit. Alright, so. That's a great start. We're off to a great start. Can you go away, volume bar? We're off to a pretty great start. That Quentin got figgity fucked. I mean, you could have chased that. You could have chased that. You could have chased that and applied pressure there. Okay. Already, just gonna let you know, you could have applied pressure there. Like, you got this guy down. There was 2 people right there. They were gonna pick this guy up. You could have went and got a couple hits, right? Even if you didn't plan on downing anybody, if you got a hit or 2, maybe got him to drop the pallet over there, that would have been extra extra pressure that you would have applied, which would have been great. I can't speak English. Sorry, let's continue. But you didn't, which is also fine. Not a big deal. This is a super early down. The game just started. We're literally not even a minute into the game and you already got it down. So that's fantastic. Get the old reload, shaking up the bottle. All right, all right, all right. You'd think that they're still over here, which they might be, but they probably bailed, to be honest. But you can cheat. You can see. You never know. Oh, Whispers is off. Which I hope you realized. No, you're still looking. Okay. See, yeah, this was a mistake in awareness. I mean, this happens to everybody, but this is really important. Whispers is the strongest perk in the game for killer. And this is why. Situations like this is the perfect example as to why Whispers is so strong. You see right here, your Whispers clicks off. That means from right here, from where you're standing, there's nobody within 32 meters. Which is a far distance. That's a killer's normal heartbeat range. So, like, that hook is more than 32 meters, just barely. I think it clicks back on from the hook guy, to be honest with you. Like, that's probably the hook guy is the reason why that clicks back on. So there's no one anywhere near here. So right now, you should be the fuck out of here. You should be gone. They're down there. And this is all wasted time. This is all time that's wasted that you could be spending doing other things. I mean, kicking the gen's fine. That's no biggie. I didn't waste that much time. Never mind. That wasn't as big of a deal as I originally thought. But still, regardless, something to keep an eye on. Might have just been a quick mishap. It happens. It happens, man. All right. All right. Tunneling the injured guy. Not always a bad strategy. Get them down. They break your ruin early, which happens sometimes. That's a bummer. That's probably going to cost you dearly if they start Jenny rushing. Basement's there. You look like you're skeptical. You gotta walk through the pallet side, though. Okay, they're not there. Good, 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 good. All right, man. So this guy's in the basement now, and he's on a second hook, and we are, what, 2 minutes into the game. I mean, that's pretty solid, right? I'm kind of curious to see how this ends up with only, like, I know we spoil it for ourselves, but I don't know how it ends up the way it does, to be honest with you. I gotta see what happens here. All right, so now you're roaming around looking for a chase. This is where barbecue could have been really effective, but you know, I get it. There was a guy right there. Yeah, you didn't see him. I guess that was just bad vision, which I get. I'm an old man. I miss shit all the time. I saw this one, but you know, like right there, you see a med kit. There's a med kit. So, I mean, it happens. It happens. I miss shit all the time. Not really that big of a deal since she panic drops the pallet anyway. And you get the hit anyway, so yeah, nothing really changes. Doesn't even matter. Never mind. Completely ignore me. Doesn't fucking matter at all. You got the hit. She panicked through the pallet for some reason. Bad throw, but it happens. It happens. You know, every throw can't be good. Dude, your plane is great. This is great. You bombed the tile. You just slowed her down. You figgity fucked her. Great play. I mean, everything so far has been fantastic. You're finding people pretty quickly. You're downing them pretty quickly. I really don't understand how this game goes badly, to be honest with you. All right, you can get another reload. They unhooked in the basement. They didn't heal in the basement. Otherwise, you would have been healed already. So they're gone. They booked it somewhere. I would guess. Nah, they're not down there. There's no way. Okay, good. Whispers clicked off. Yeah, there's no way they're down there. If they were down there, they would already been healed. I'm guessing they probably went that way, the direction you're looking. Whispers just clicked on too, so you know they're 32 meters away. The unhook comes in. This is where you're unsure. See, you're wasting time looking right here. You're wasting a lot of time looking right here. All right, let's back it up. Look at this. Whispers off. I actually just made a video on Whispers too, so this is like the same boat, but I'm gonna preach to you some more right here. Okay, Whispers just clicked on. That means, well, just a couple steps ago, right here. Nobody within 32 meters of you right now. These pallet loops right here are 32 meters. They are not at these pallet loops. I can guarantee you that. They are not there. They're more than 32 meters away. And the second you come in right there, they are 32 meters from right here. So they're either back here behind these rocks, trees. They're back here behind this jungle gym. Or maybe they're way to the left. My mouse doesn't actually turn the screen, but maybe they're way to the left, over to the left side near the main building, but they are not in these pallet loops. I can tell you that right now. This is wasted time and effort looking through these. These are too close. They're not here unless they walked forward up into them, but I doubt it. Right here, right about here is where you should be looking, like right around those pallets. But it could have been right here too. This is also where it could have activated, but they were most likely the other way. That's more of like a getting good with whispers, getting good with general awareness and game knowledge. That kind of comes with practice, but yeah, like right there, you were looking at all the wrong places. You should have been looking off to the side. But you see her now, so it doesn't matter. You wasted a little bit of time, but you're good. You found 2 people. You're set. You're golden. You hit the Obsession Lori and then leave her alone. Not a bad idea, because if you chase her, you're going to get DS'd, right? So, not a bad idea. You're going after the Feng now. Damn, that throw. Jesus, man. Like Brett Favre. Oh my god, you pegged her on the head. Dude, you're a god clown. All right, you got the Fang. This game is going great right now. I'm not going to lie. It's going pretty fantastic. If you could find that Quentin and get him out of the game, it would do wonders for you. But your throws are great. I'm not going to lie. You're like quarterback material, to be honest with you. That was a good try on that pallet, but what are you going to do? See, and then this is where it's just rough being an M1 killer with Ruin being down, you know? Like, these pallets are so safe that you almost have to break them, right? Like you're doing. And, yeah. The whole time that you're doing this, you know? This is taking... There's nothing else you could really do here as a killer. And the survivors are doing gens the whole time, so it's rough. Like, this is just kind of the struggle of M1 killers, to be honest with you. Yeah, there was a little bit of time waste that you had, but generally you're pretty good. Yeah, I mean, you're doing fine. You're going to get this hook. There's still 3 gens left. You're going to reload. That guy's dead on hook now, too. So... if you see the Quentin or if that thing gets unhooked, they're both dead on hook, which means you can get them out of the game for added pressure. All right. Checking lockers. I'm curious if this is just like, is this just you guessing? Is this just you going out on a whim and guessing that they're there? Was that gen less worked on before? Was I not paying attention? Maybe that gen was less worked on before. I'm guessing it was if you were checking lockers. But all right, you find this Fang. She bails. Brett Favre back at it once again. Back at it. Gonna get this hit. Oh, nice, nice, nice. I was gonna say you could have bombed her again. Like the thing about Clown is that you can just keep bombing them, dude. But I mean, you got that hit anyway, so it's all good. Because the bombing barely even slows you down. You got that down too. Fucking good plays, man. Good plays. I mean, there's really not much bad to be said about what you're doing so far. This is pretty much good gameplay. You're constantly applying pressure. You're basically, I mean, the idea behind Killer is to generally be constantly finding people, constantly downing them, and constantly applying pressure to the map, right? You just, you have a bunch of people on Death Hook now. If you can get one of them out of the game, that would help you a lot. This Lori is not one of them. She's the only one, actually, that is in Death Hook, and now they're popping gens like crazy, which, you know, happens. You gave up on the Lori again, because I'm assuming you don't want to get DS? Damn, there's all the gens. That's just, honestly... We'll see how the rest of this game goes, but I think I already see what's going on here. Completely ignoring the Lori. This Lori, though, she's like, give me attention, please, Killer. Give me attention. All right, chasing the Fang. The Fang's dead on Hook, so you're going after her. She'll be dead if you catch her. The Lori's got DS, and you don't want no part of that, which I understand. I mean, you could still down her and juggle her, but it's not really a big of a deal. Or you could just down her and eat it. You could do either one. I mean, whatever. You could, or you could just ignore her like you're doing. Is also totally fine too. I mean, if someone's gonna blatantly have DS, there's nothing wrong with just ignoring them. See, right here though, like this depends on how greedy you want to get. But hypothetically, if you want to get greedy, man, like this guy you know is dead on Hook, right? And this door looks like it's open, right? I don't see. And I could be wrong, but this looks like it's open. So like. If you really wanted to get greedy, you could have slugged this guy. Here, let's back it up some more. You could have slugged this guy, chased this Lori, you know, baited people into coming to healer, right? And try to get more out of this, right? Because what's going to happen right now, I already know what's going to happen. You're going to throw her on the Hook. She's going to be dead on Hook, and everyone's just going to leave. That's what's going to happen, right? And then end of the game. Like, if you wanted to get greedy, you could slug her and try to get more. Although, it's really risky, because if it goes wrong... Oh my god, that spaz. Jesus. That machine gun Hook. But anyway, if it goes badly, then yeah, then you end up with nothing, and that's a bummer. But honestly, this match, I think it's interesting because I don't really have a lot to say about what you did wrong. Like, I think Bamboozle, the perk, got you no value in this game, which is why I personally don't like running Bamboozle. I feel like a lot of the time when I run Bamboozle, I get no value out of it. But regardless, I know there are a lot of times that you do get value out of it. So I'm not gonna go calling a perk shit based on one game, right? That's not fair at all. But I mean, hey man, you played this game great. I don't know, man. There's not really much to be said about this. You safety pipped. This is just like, if anything, this game right here can be a testament to the current balance of the game, honestly. I'm kind of curious. These guys they didn't even have anything special either. They had nothing special. No special items, offerings, nothing crazy. This was just a very difficult map. It was Groaning Storehouse, which is a huge map, very huge. These survivors split up and they worked on gens. They broke your ruin pretty early. You got good pressure, man. The only thing that you could have done better, but I mean, this is more of like a random chance thing, right? Like this Quentin that you downed early twice and got him on Death Hook or whatever. Like you kind of tunneled him in like the early game, right? Like he got unhooked and then you tunneled him. Right, yeah, like right here, you down him again. Like the only thing that like, okay, it really depends on what you're shooting for here, okay? If you're shooting to just play well and have fun, like, see, if I was you in this game, I wouldn't care about quote unquote losing this game, you know, like not pipping or not getting the 4K, because I think you played fucking great. I think you played this fantastically, to be honest. There was very few mistakes that I could even point out. I was being picky about the mistakes you made. There was barely any at all. Just like some little awareness things. But if you really wanted to get a 4K, unfortunately, like, I hate giving people this advice because I know it's really not fun from a survivor point of view. But really what you could have done is killed this guy. Made sure this guy died. Not necessarily camping him, but like You had him on death hook right now, right? Like, there's not a single gen done left. There's not a single gen done. There's still 5 gens. This guy is on death hook now. Like, he's in struggle state. Hypothetically, if you just, you know, return to the basement when this guy gets unhooked or make sure this guy dies. I know it sucks. I know it's like, as a survivor, like, it would be very unfun for this Quentin, and I hate giving people advice because I'm a killer and a survivor player, right? And I try to play in the way that's the most fun, which is exactly how you played. I think you played as fan. If I was a survivor in this game, I'd be like, this killer's great. Great skill, fun to play as. But if you want the 4K, like, if really all you care about is 4King, and you're playing a killer like Clown that isn't necessarily the strongest, you know? Doesn't have the crazy one-shot potential, doesn't have the crazy mobility that other killers have. I mean, getting that guy out of the game, like right now, if you go back, like right now, you see that he's almost dead and you know that someone's gonna go and hook him. Hypothetically, you go back right now and you kill him, that's one less person on generators for the rest of the game, which is a big deal. So with that, you might have ended up with a 4K, to be honest with you. But again, that's a trade-off of, that's your own personal preference. Again, myself, I would not do that. I am the kind of player where I want the survivors to have fun, right? These guys were nice guys too. It's not like they shit talked or anything after the game. They were cool. They're just playing their game, you know? So you didn't do that, which I respect as well, you know what I mean? So honestly, I don't know. That's really the only thing I can say that you could have done differently. That's about it. And same thing with the Feng. I don't know when she was on death hook, to be honest. It was a while later. Right about there. Yeah, see, that was with 3 gens left still. Oh god, sorry, that scream. That was with 3 gens left still. So that's really it, man. This was just generally good gameplay. This was, like, if anything, this video can be a testament to how unfortunate it is right now. How unfortunately rough it is on most killers, you know? Like, the bottom line is that most of the people that you chased, you couldn't have done any better with how quickly you catch them. You catch them quick. You applied pressure. You know, you didn't tunnel or camp, and this, you know, this is basically what happens. It's kind of a bummer. I mean, I don't know, man. I don't know. I think you played great. I think you should just keep it up. I'm sure you get 4 kills most of the time. If you play like this every game, you're going to get 4 kills most of the time. These guys just happen to split up and do gens a lot, and there's not really much you can do about it. But hey, man, great footage. I want to thank you for submitting it. Thank you, man. And that's going to be it for this review. Thank you. Thank you. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. As I said before, I'd still love to have some more games that are played badly, as most of the footage I've gotten is played pretty well. Send me a DM on Discord if you're interested in sending in footage, and feel free to sub to the channel if you enjoyed this. Thank you guys for watching, and see you guys later. See ya. I'll see you later. See ya.